How's it going, everyone, and welcome to this week's episode of iGlitch. I am iSneakSometimes, and in this episode, we will be taking on Super Mario Sunshine for the Nintendo Gamecube. Thank you guys for suggesting that last week, and let's get this started. So our first glitch, we will need to have Yoshi for this. So grab Yoshi with whatever fruit he wants to eat, and then walk over to a fruit that you can see on the ground. Whip out your tongue, and then jump the frick off of him. If you do this correctly, the fruit will be floating, and Yoshi might be in a very weird stance. This makes it so Mario can finally be his true form. A melon head. Hey, what's up, guys? I'm a melon. And the cool part about this glitch is that if you get back on Yoshi and try to lick again, the fruit will still be on his tongue, so it'll go inside of his mouth, and you can save it for later, basically. Our next glitch involves a tightrope and the rocket nozzle itself. So what you need to do is grab the rocket nozzle and jump on one of the tight ropes, and then exhaust all of your water. Walk over to the center of the tightrope that I'm on, and wait for the wind enemy to hit you, and this hit will cause a chain reaction that shoots you straight up into the air for a very long time. It took me about 20 minutes to get down, but sometimes Mario gets stuck in some random places as he starts spazzing out, and when you get closer to the ground, you can do a little sightseeing. Oh look, I can see my house from here. Great joke, DJ, great joke. Well, it's time to get back down. Let's go. Let's go into third person mode. You continue falling. And once you fall all the way down to the ground, everything will be as it was before you shot up into space. So our next super hot glitch involves a Cheep that can swim in lava, and Mario himself. So what you need to do is get over to where the 1-up is on Corona Mountain. Try to hover over to where the fish is. It's in the same spot every time, so don't worry. And you have to time this perfectly, because if you don't, then you will die in the lava like multiple times. It took me a very long time to get past this part, but when you get it correctly, you hit the Cheep, causing Mario to go into his invincibility frames, letting you swim in the lava. That is freaking awesome. And that's it, because after you get down there, you're dead. So you can just swim around or just get hit by the lava when you try to swim back up for air. Our next glitch that we're going to take on in this video is relatively the same exact one as the glitch we did with the rocket nozzle. But in this case, we have to use a water plant to cause a little foot in the sand to appear. And the only way to bounce very high into the air is to successfully ground pound at the same exact time as the water plant explodes. And once that happens, it'll spring us up into the atmosphere. But luckily this time, it's not as high as the rocket nozzle glitch. It also causes the camera to sometimes mess up. In this clip you're seeing now, it's when the camera just bolted up into the atmosphere and had to slowly come back down to where Mario actually was. And there's no practical sense in doing this in like a speedrun. It's just for looks and fun and to super bounce like Halo 2. Man, that was some fun times. Next up, we can visit Invisible Isle Delfino. What you need is to grab the rocket nozzle once again from the main center of the island and walk on over to where you can trade blue coins for shines. And all you need to do is charge up in the corner of the right side of the door. And if you do it properly, then you will be sent inside of the office with the blue box around the building. Dive towards that blue smog, and you'll be sent to an oceanic wonderland where you can swim your entire life, see the rest of the sprites, talk to them if you want to. They say the same exact thing as they would on the real Isle Delfino. But after you get down to this location, you can look up into the sky and see the giant building that you were just located at. And that's the only thing in the sky. It's pretty funny. The collision boxes for the buildings and stuff are still there, so you can't really obtain shines that you couldn't beforehand on the real Isle Delfino. But to go back to the fully rendered Isle Delfino, just go into one of the level maps and then exit real quick, and everything should be the same as it were before you travel through the dimensional hole. Our next glitch is totally bananas. What we need to do is go right into Serena Beach, go inside the hotel room, and progress over to the fruit booth. Once there, let's collect the banana and go up to the 3rd floor. Once we get there, we can go over to where the little pool area is located, which is blocked off by glass. And all you need to do is go into the very center of the panes of glass, and backflip with the banana in hand, and throw it at the very top of your height. If you do this correctly, you will phase right through the glass and be able to collect the shine. Very simple. So with this next glitch, just go over to the casino inside of the hotel of Serena Beach and head over to the left fountain. Once there, do a side jump and wall jump off of the wall. Once in midair, use use your hover nozzle to get over to the third star in the center of the room. If you do this properly after the hover nozzle is gone and depleted, you would be hanging from an invisible ledge. Once on this ledge, just hit the A button to climb on up, and then you'll notice that there's an invisible wall that you can't get past. But unfortunately for the game, you can just sidle through it, and you can be on the other side. Once there, use your hover nozzle to get across the threshold of the casino minigame. If you do this properly, then you'll land right inside of the warp pipe. Our next glitch is located at a theme park. What you need to do is climb to the very top of the roller coaster, and you'll see a giant Ferris wheel going out of control. The game designers did not expect you to try this, but if you use your hover nozzle to go towards the Ferris wheel, you will clip right through it and not get hurt whatsoever. So this is very, very useful for the star where you have to climb this behemoth of a puzzle behind the Ferris wheel. Just look at it. It's freaking menacing and scary. Ugh. So after looking at that behemoth, just walk right over to the tightrope and kill the random electric turtle like normal, and the shine should appear. Congratulations, you broke the game. So the last fantastic glitch that we're gonna do in this video is the underwater Yoshi glitch. All you have to do is spin jump right above the window that I'm showing off on the screen right now, and if it works, you'll phase right through the wall and go down to the very bottom of the map. Be very wary though, because if you stay down there for too long, you'll die immediately. It's best to just do another spin jump and get into the canal and start your journey from there. Once you make your way over to the island that you need Yoshi to go inside of, just walk up the hill and you should go right through the water without a hitch. Now here's where the cool part starts. After you go inside of the bonus room with the deathly water, you can try to complete it like normal, but if you miss one, do not worry guys, do not worry. I have a nice little glitch so you can just go back and start from the very beginning. Use your hover nozzle and jump to where the water is flowing down like a waterfall. If you are precise enough, you can get right in between the wood floor and the top of the death water. Now you will be able to go all the way back to the beginning and a new leaf will spawn. At the very end of the track, very slightly tap the A button to jump. You will eventually latch on to the ledge without dying whatsoever and you can start again. If you jump anywhere else or you jump a little bit too high next to the ledge, you will die immediately. Well guys, that has been today's episode of iGlitch for Super Mario Sunshine. If you guys did enjoy this video at any time, don't forget to leave a like and help the channel and the series so much, and I really appreciate it. If you have a suggestion of what I should do next time, please leave it down below in the comments section. Once again, I've been iSneakSometimes, and I'll see you all in the next one.